Yo, yo, hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction. DJ Akademiks calls out Joe Budden, Wack 100, Ebro to address Jay-Z allegations, man. Shout out to Chick Smooths with the article. We appreciate him bringing us this article, man. Go follow him. We are Hip Hop Heist TV. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe, and let's get right into this, man. Yeah, we here.
Oh man, DJ Akademiks wants revenge on all the media guys that spoke out after he allegedly got slapped. Now last night during the Grammys, after tap dancing for Trump and all the MAGA people out there, Nicki Minaj went on a rant on Twitter. Surprise, surprise. If you guys do not keep up with Nicki Minaj's Twitter account, congrats. Now every other day, Nicki Minaj is on Twitter calling out Rock Nation and also Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj's Twitter account looks like an obsessed stan that tweets about conspiracy theories all day. Any minor inconvenience that happens to Nicki Minaj, you guys want to know who she blames on Twitter for it? Jay-Z and Rock Nation. If she's walking and she trips over her feet, she's blaming Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Now, after getting flamed at the Grammys by Trevor Noah,
Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here.
Oh yeah, he said she's still at the White House. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest. Nicki, I know they said it's you, but it's me.
she went on to post old pictures of Jay-Z and Aaliyah, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
She said Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend allegedly. Oh man, that's hilarious.
And imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out here with a 16-year-old in this day and age, and how y'all would have his head on a platter. The guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. DJ Akademiks saw Nicki Minaj going in on Jay-Z, so he goes on to call out all the media guys that were talking about him allegedly being slapped. Akademiks called out Joe Budden, Wayno, Company Man, and also Wack 100 to speak on these quote-unquote accusations by Nicki Minaj. Here's what he said.
The next tweet, Nicki says, your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and kill them as a form of a blood sacrifice to their god. You see?
Damn, that's Diddy right there. Look, that's crazy. Diddy right there hugging Jay-Z and Aaliyah right there. That's crazy. Holy shit.
When your master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. Double entendre, I would believe. She then tweets, Trevor refuses to come out of the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend. She does say allegedly, though. So Nicki's a little bit aware of not getting sued. She said, they sabotaged my documentary because I spoke about the abuse I suffered. She's also accused them of supposedly messing with like something of the sort like that, right? They've been trying to stall all my projects in hopes I'd lose a bunch of money and beg them for help. Their leaders still think it's a joke. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told y'all, leave me alone. Now you'll understand why you should have just sat there and taken your meds. She says, imagine if a 30-year-old rapper was out there with a 16-year-old in this day and age and how y'all would have had his head on a platter. The guy was hugging and humping on teens in broad daylight. Hey, all y'all niggas who love comment on me, bro. Everybody, hey, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Hey, oh, let me signal here. Hey. I seen everybody do think pieces on supposedly a non-existent event that didn't happen, but I seen everybody role playing on podcasts. What is happening if I got slapped or not, which it didn't happen, but whatever, cool.
Man, you know what that means? We about to bypass this ad real quick and get to a comment. This Hip Hop Heist TV, man. Hit that like and subscribe. Coach Kev W said back in the 90s, early 2000s, Ack would have been get his wig pushed back. Stardust Magic said Ack has too much mouth for a man with real allegations pending. Sabri Hassan says, damn, Ack is really Uncle Ruckus. Shout out Uncle Ruckus, man.
this looked like a preteen boy with a grown-ass man and this shit was wrong, I know y'all biased. Wayno, I need you to talk about this one. Wayno, need you to talk about this one. Wack 100, everybody. The company man. Oh yeah, Elliot Wilson.
Right.
Elliot. There's no more Drake news coming for you, brother. This is what you need to talk about. This don't look right, gang. Elliot, why does this picture look like this? Bro, she don't even got prestices. She don't even need a trainer, bro. Like, she ain't even go through puberty. Elliot, yo, bring back, what's the name of that shit that they canceled? With DJ Dickhead, what's the shit I forgot it. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas had a short run, man. They ran at the top was shorter than Leprechaun. They were never at the top. What's the name of that shit called? Bigger picture. Nah, y'all need a special episode. This is the thumbnail. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Ebro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me look at interviews. Ebro been flocking. You remember they're like, yo, we're gonna do the morning show. Ebro.
Now, there's so many reasons why nobody is going to take these tweets and these claims from Nicki Minaj seriously, but the most obvious one is that nobody wants to deal with lawsuits over unproven claims. This is just Nicki Minaj repeating internet gossip. Nothing she said about Jay-Z is a fact or anything she's actually witnessed herself. These are just talking points from Nicki Minaj's fans, the fans that hate Jay-Z and Rock Nation, and she's only just regurgitating it on her Twitter platform. Now, secondly, if you guys watch the Joe Budden podcast, Joe admits his Jay-Z bias almost every podcast. Joe does not try to hide his biasness towards Jay-Z. As a matter of fact, it's actually a running joke on the podcast that it's a couple people Joe would not speak badly about. Jay-Z, Diddy, well, before all that weird shit came out. Jim Jones, Fabulous, and a couple more people. So nobody is going to be shocked if Joe decides not to cover this. And lastly, let's be honest here. They know Akademiks does not care about this topic. Akademiks just wants other people to jump in and help him attack Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Most people in media have their biases. The same way Akademiks is not going to cover unverified news and claims about Drake or 6ix9ine, is the same way Joe is not going to cover unverified news and claims about Jay-Z, and especially not claims from Nicki Minaj out of all people, because 2 weeks ago, Joe Budden denounced Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj, Turning Point USA. She went out there. By now you've seen it. I got a bunch of phone calls about it.
I bet.
I'm out. I'm done. That was it. Sorry, I'm gone. I'm gone. That's it. The last dance. That was the last candle on the cake for me. Sorry, Barb. Sorry, Nick. Don't call me, don't text me. It is what it is. Sometimes how y'all move around out there does have an effect on how I view you, and this was one of them things. I'd be a fool to think that you didn't consider that before you did it.
I'm sure.
Which just says to me that you really don't give a fuck. I'm even more baffled. I don't even know how much of this conversation I could have. But they're so anti-transgender, which is confusing to me because I've been to the Nicki concert.
That's the thing that fucks me up.
I'm so confused by so much of what was said on that stage.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing, hoping that maybe it was going to be impartial or there was a reason, but she was just echoing a lot of the shit that you would expect to be echoed.
I remember
highly disappointed.
And Akademiks knows this, but because he wants revenge on these guys, he's going to try to put their credibility on the line. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of that?
All right, man. I mean, yeah, I think Nicki been moving crazy, right? Nicki. They're saying that the reason is she's cozying up next to Trump is because of the fact that she's not a U.S. citizen, and that's why she posted that Trump card where you get free citizenship if you pay $1 million, which is crazy. That's crazy how you can, because a guy that has $1 million could be a murderer too. Let's be real. you know, and or could be doing illegal something, right? Like, that's just showing you that capitalism is on top. Like, if you're rich, you can buy your way into the country, but yet they're deporting like hardworking people that go out every day and work hard for their families and the country and the jobs where they're at, the communities they're in, spending that same money that they earn back into the community. Nicki Minaj just bought her way into citizenship, and don't let it forget that her man is some kind of SA guy, or you know, registered guy, one of those registered guys on that website guy. You know, he's on that website guy. So I don't know, man. This is interesting, but let me know in the comments what y'all think. This Hip Hop Heist TV. Shout out to Chick Smooth for bringing us this article to react to, man. We gonna keep it going, man. We got some new merch. Go click that channel store tab, and it should be on the on there in the next couple days. But it's on if you click the channel store tab, click the sticker, and then go up and refresh. Boom! All the merch is the new merch is up. We got jigsaw puzzles, we got t-shirts, we got mugs, stickers, posters. So yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all think about this whole ordeal, what's going on with Nicki Minaj, what Trevor Noah said about about her at the Grammys. And yeah, man, with that being said, be happy, be healthy, do what you got to do to survive, like Pac said, but also, man, be of service, help somebody out today. I feel like that's why we really here on this earth, is to be of service. So yeah, man, we out. Peace.